yesterday I found out that my driver's side headlight was out. So I bought another one, too. I'm going to replace those today. Replaced my tail light yesterday. And I'm going to have to order the engine coolant temperature sensor. I think even before I take off my doghouse. I don't know. I should probably take it off and just check to see if the one I order is the right one or not. I don't know. Maybe I'll just go to AutoZone and have them look it up in their book. But either way, the fixes are easy. I'm going to change the headlights this afternoon. We're supposed to be getting maybe up to an inch of snow later on in the day, and I'm not real enamored of driving this in the snow. I'm not even sure I did it last year. I might have had it. Wasn't much snow last year anyway. So anyways, I'll get back to you when I start to change the headlights. So today I'm just going to change my headlights. Driver's side headlight was out. I don't know for how long. I don't really drive this at night anyway, but you don't want to be driving around without a headlight. I changed my tail light yesterday, so that's all working. I'm going to change both headlights, and I'll show you kind of how that's done on an old G20 van, 1983 G20 van. And it's, of course, not that difficult, but, you know, I need to put something up on YouTube, right? So anyway, you need to get a Torx wrench, and this is a size T15, and Torx driver, and it's actually not that hard to do, and we'll show you here. And you've got 4 of these screws you need to take out, and when you screw these back in, you need to be careful that you don't do it too tight, because you'll crack the plastic or the nylon bezel. And they're not that expensive, but why? You know, just screw it so that it's a little bit snug, and then you shouldn't have an issue with cracking the bezel. Now, I'll take this here. Suppose I could get my drill. It's a long way. Just make it a little quicker. But this is working out all right. Getting cold here in the Great North, and I'm never ever real pleased with that. It gets so dang cold that you can't really do anything at all. So when I get done with this, I'm gonna have to go and order a part. I'm already uploading a video of me changing the tail light. Anyway, I'm gonna get the rest of this bezel off so I don't bore the heck out of you guys, and then I'll get back to you. You also have to take this little aluminum frame off, but you have to be careful because you don't want to end up turning these screws, because that's your horizontal and then your vertical and horizontal screws, and of course it's just takes a standard Phillips head screwdriver, just like the frame does. So you don't really want to screw with these unless you have to, because you're going to have to readjust your headlights, or you're going to blind people. That's why I got the flashlight out, so I'll show you that. Otherwise, pretty straightforward. And just unscrew these. There's 4 Phillips that hold that frame in. Once you have the aluminum frame off, you can just slowly pull this out. Now there's a 3-prong socket here that the bulb fits into. And we'll take a look at my wires here real quick. I just want to see what kind of condition they're in. Look at that. That's not so cool. So the connections are simply pushed in to the back of the connector there. See the contacts here, here, and here? I'm going to spray them down with a little bit of WD. I don't know if that's going to help or hurt, but somehow or another, this just looks pretty hinky. And you do. Sometimes, I mean, damn, you got to wonder about the engineers sometimes, right? I mean, that was pretty friggin' hokey. It's just shoved in there. I could take these out really easy, which is nice, but they could also fall out, and I wouldn't know until you take the whole damn thing off. Anyway, let's just give this a little rust protection down along in here. Wipe that down a little. We'll get this too. Make sure that at least it doesn't rust off on me down the road. Let's move in here. Alright, so kind of got that done. Now we just get the headlight, plug it in. I got the Sylvania Extra Vision bright light. It's the nomenclature. It's the H6054, and it was about $20 a piece. One day I may switch these over to LED, which would be nice, but I've been finding out that not all LED lights are created equal, and certain brands are better than others. Has a little clip there, kind of a thing. You need to take that off, and we're going to kind of clean some of this stuff up here. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little dielectric in there. But I might just put them on the pins here, and you know, that should suffice. You don't need a whole lot of dielectric grease on these, on any of these things, but I think it's a good idea. If you all know different, let me know. But so far, I think dielectric hasn't hurt me any. And I put a little more on there, a little more on there, and put some more on here. Whoa, a little much, little much. Let's spread the joy, because that was too much, more than I wanted. We'll put a little bit on the plug itself. Not a lot. There we go. I kind of like this stuff here, but if you don't turn the red cap to the right position, you can really squirt a bunch out more than you want. And put this in here like so. Get this back out here, make sure that the contacts are in place. Put my finger up behind here. And let's go plug this in. And there, seems to be in. Looks like my wires got a little clean from the WD. Nice. Let's kind of do that again. Little WD ain't gonna hurt much. Unless again you know different, you can tell me. So she's gonna fit just right. I'm gonna go put the aluminum frame back on, then I'll put the bezel back on, and I'll go do the other one. So I found out that this frame actually is a one-way frame. You can only put it in, put it back the way it came out. I have it upside down, and the fasteners don't fit, so I gotta turn it right side up. Put this here, and come on, there's a little chip here. That must have happened when it fell out my door. And of course, you gotta drop it into the friggin' black hole of Canada. That's because it was made in Canada. The only reason. They called it the black hole of Canada. There we go. Now, just chill. This is a magnetized screwdriver apparently. And this isn't aluminum, it's steel, because I got a magnet there. Okay, that's one. And we'll put this one in over here. Now, I'm going to go turn this on once I get this frame kind of halfway figured out. There we go. And we're going to make sure, before I put everything else on all tight and stuff, that the headlight works. Let me check this back here. Now, what I noticed, it's cold, my nose is running. What I noticed, I tried turning it on before and it didn't light up. And you remember when I showed you those contacts in that clip, the housing? Yeah, it had pushed out. And so I had to just go back in there and push it back in, and it works. So I don't, at least I know what the problem is. If this light goes out again, it might be this contact is off of the lights contact. What a pain in the butt. And so is this thing. I mean, everything in this little van, you drop anything and you might as well just kiss it goodbye. Because you're going to have a hell of a time trying to find it. Unless you get lucky and it fell on the ground, but it didn't look like I get lucky. Fortunately, or fortunately rather, you don't need all four to hold it in place. Hey, come on. Get up there. There we go. Alright. There we go. I am going to continue to look for that, but I ain't going to bore you with that. So we're just going to tighten this up, and I'll show you that it does work. So that side's done. I just got to put the bezel back on. try and find that screw, and I'll do the others. So I wanted to show you this. This is the passenger side headlight, and it's different. I prefer this. These aren't coming out real easily. This is okay. The one on the driver's side is kind of hinky, so I'm probably going to end up replacing it with one like that at some point, because that's going to short out or something eventually, and don't want that. So let's just spray things down a little, get a little bit with the W. We'll do that. And I'll do the same with the screws, because they're all rusted, of course. Not rusted through or anything, but we just kind of do the same procedure I did on the other side. So. Now to see if it works. Yeah, got them done. A lot of you I know are saying, oh, this is so stupid simple, you know, and it is, but I don't do this kind of stuff, right? So for me, I'm kind of proud of it. Then I got to go now and order my engine temperature sensor, a coolant sensor, and we'll put that in sometime next week. So see you later. Bye-bye.